This is Scott the Fix-It Guy working on a Samsung gas oven that has a F1 error, which means that the temperature sensor is having trouble. We're just going to be replacing the temperature sensor. When I set it for bake, I get a beeping and an F1 error. So it's pretty easy to replace. All we got to do is unplug it or turn off the breaker. We're going to pry back on these little catches with a standard head screwdriver, and then we'll pull the oven door off just to give us a little more room to work. So we pull back on these, and then you're going to lift it to close it, and then the hinges will come out. So make sure you support it, don't hurt your back. Pretty heavy. Get the door out of the way. We're going to take the racks out to expose more room. We take a Phillips head screwdriver. We're going to zip off the two screws that are holding on the oven sensor, which is located in the upper left-hand corner of the oven cavity. And these are pretty inexpensive to buy. You just need the model number. We're going to pull back gently on this wire, and it'll come out of the firewall, and there'll be a little modular connector that's really easy to depress and disconnect the old sensor. So I'm just going to press in with my thumb, disconnect the old one. And then we'll grab the new one. We're just going to plug it in. Same thing, pretty easy. Clicks right in. We're going to stuff the connector back in and the wires back into the firewall. And then we'll push the sensor in all the way flush with the back of the oven wall. And we'll add the two Phillips head screws to hold it in. Then you're pretty much done. All you got to do at that point is go ahead and put the oven door back on. If you get an F11, it's different from F1. That means there's something wrong with the heating system, so you probably need a new igniter, or if it's on convection bake, maybe a new convection element. But the F1 is pretty easy because it's just the oven sensor. So we're putting the hinges back in on the bottom, and we're going to open the door, and then we're going to slide the little catches forward until they're nice and flat all the way up against the oven. Do the one on the right, one on the left, and then that'll hold the door in nice and tight. And then we'll just test it again, make sure it can go to bake. Set it for 350, and the preheat worked great, and it started heating up as it should and hit its temperature. So that solved the problem. Pretty easy repair. Hope that helps you out too. And thanks so much for watching our video, and please subscribe when you get a chance. Here's the old sensor. Thanks for watching.